Okay, welcome in everyone. Welcome. Thank everyone for being here as usual. Something fell off. What the heck? Dang, I was supposed to have all this set up like perfectly this time, and I'm the LeBron of not having my stuff set up by the time I actually hit start on all this stuff. So, what can I say about it? Welcome in. I'm glad everyone is here. Thank you. Just hopping on here, doing a little stream. You guys are keeping up in chat. I will probably end up doing Expedition 33 in a little bit, but Bryce sent me this game on TikTok called The New Flesh. It looked kind of interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what's going on there. We can test it out together. I don't think it's very long. I don't think it's really one of those things. Yeah, how Josh sees the world. Exactly that. Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be very long. I don't even think it's necessarily like a story game. It's kind of like you just walk around, do your own thing type of game, and exploration and music, I think, is what it said what it was really about, which that sounds right up my alley. So thought I'd give it the old college try. Hold on, I gotta find what freaking fell off. Anyways, yes, thank you for being here. Let's see. I feel like before I got started on any games, I just wanted to chat about stuff, and now that I got started, I can't remember anything I wanted to chat about. Dang it. I don't know. I'll think of something. Josh's World. Bob. Is that the theme song for Joshie and the Hood? Because that sounds about right. For those who don't know, in the 90s, I was part of a short-lived kind of like family-style shitcom. Yes, shitcom. Let's start. Okay, dude, brand new term. Shitcom. And very a la Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type of thing. Not that that's a shitcom, but Joshie and the Hood was. So we're always yes, a la Praise Be, I guess. Yeah, but it's very short-lived, but we still reference it to this day because it was goated. If you can find a physical edition of that on your local eBay, let us know. I mean, I think those copies go for $1 million. I don't even have one myself, so it says a lot about Joshie and the Hood and its distribution after the fact. Oh yes. Okay. I don't know if anyone's gonna really care about this, but I felt like talking about it because it's very beautiful to me, if you will. I don't know if we got any Lord fans in the house, but I am a pretty big Lord fan. Specifically of her first album, Pure Heroine, and the EP that preceded that, The Love Club. Pure Heroine changed my life and really defined it when I was younger. If you haven't listened to that album, you should. I think it's one of the best albums you could possibly put on in your car and drive around at night and listen to it. That is what I did when I first listened to it. Back in the day, I did not have like a phone. I didn't have an iPod. I didn't have anything cool like that and stuff. So my way of listening to music was CDs. I would buy CDs and I would listen to them in my car. And this is specifically around the time when I got my first job, when I was working at the movie theater, and that's where I met Bryce. I'm sure we've talked about it before, but yeah, that's where I met Bryce, when I was working at the movie theater for my first job. And fun fact, Ryan was working right next door at this candy shop that was literally right next door to the movie theater. And if he wasn't working there, then he was working at the Barnes and Noble, which was right across the street. And I, by across the street, I don't mean like oh, you would leave the shopping centers across the street. I mean here's the movie theater, here's the Barnes Noble, man, like right across the street. So we were all working in the same vicinity, and stuff. And I can never remember like seeing Ryan at any of those places, but surely I did. Like, because back to the music thing, when I was buying these CDs, I would buy them at either Walmart or pretty much oftentimes from Barnes & Noble. Now, if you were to ask my professional recommendation, never buy CDs or DVDs or anything like that from Barnes & Noble. They're always marked up hella. Sometimes you get lucky and they have stuff in like the $5 bin or whatever, but for the most part, Barnes & Noble marks up all their stuff hella, and it's just not worth it. But for me, at least at the time, this is back before Barnes & Noble kind of got rid of that huge media section that they had. So they had a huge selection of all of those things, whether that was movies or music, and both of those things I acquired a lot of. So I was always up in that bee, buying new stuff, and of course I was buying stuff that I had already listened to and enjoyed. Like I think all of my 21 Pilot CDs and stuff came from there, but I would also just kind of pick up random albums. And so one of those albums was Pure Heroin by Lorde. I got it from that Barnes & Noble. I still have that CD. It's actually in my car because I still listen to it. I still put that CD in and listen to it regularly. And I was a huge Lorde hater. That I was like a really big Lorde hater. All I had really heard from her was Royals and a couple other like tracks that my older brother would listen to kind of around the house and stuff. But Royals really like sat poorly with me, and so as a result, me being a teenager, I was like, oh, so all of her music sucks, she's bad, and whatever. But my brother was really into her, and I don't know how much you guys know about this, but like kind of back in the day, like around that time period that she started getting big and started coming out with that stuff, a really big way to discover new music, or for kind of smaller or up and coming artists to get their stuff out there and like make themselves known, were like these music blogs that you could go around and find on the internet. And so that's where Lorde kind of got discovered at, was one of these or a couple of these blogs or whatever. I wish I was cool enough to say that I was reading those. I was not, but my older brother was, and that's where he found out about her. And so anyways, Royals is playing, he's listening to some stuff, and I'm like, fuck Lorde. But then one day I go to Barnes & Noble, I see Pure Heroin. I didn't really have anything else that I was there looking for, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll get this album and I'll listen to it. So I would work at the movie theater, and I would get off work super late. The movie theater was a cool job. Like it was a really cool first job to work at. I met a lot of cool people. At that time in my life, I really needed to like get out of the house and meet people because a lot of crazy stuff was going on, and stuff. So I'm glad I had that experience. But dear Lord, was it awful. We were dealing with all sorts of stuff, man. Like they were maybe I shouldn't rat on them, but they were definitely breaking some child labor laws. I was still in high school, and dude, man, I was there. Like I would get off work sometimes, school weekdays, mind you, at like midnight, 1 a.m. type deal. Not supposed to be doing that if you're a minor, but whatever. But it was hype. So yeah, I would get off work super late. I got off probably around midnight, 1 a.m., whatever that night. Got in the car, put it in, and I had like this little loop that I would drive. I would drive like from the movie theater. I'd probably drive, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes in the opposite direction of my house, and then I would kind of like take this little loop and then get on the interstate and come back and then go home, and that was my loop. Now I would do it most nights, and I would just listen to whatever CD I just got, or re-listen to some CDs that I had got and whatever. And so something about that album just like really spoke to me. I always describe that album as being like maybe the quintessential album that like really describes sort of the teenage and adolescent experience. I don't know, like maybe that's just like my maybe just because it like really hit home for me and stuff, but that whole entire album is really about, you know, what it's like to be a teenager and how awkward that is and how weird and strange you feel. It can feel very isolating, but also very freeing. You know, like you are becoming an adult, but you don't really have the responsibilities of one. So you learn to drive, you get your license and stuff. You all of a sudden have this freedom to like go out in the world, but like you also don't really have the agency to like do anything with that. So you kind of just get to explore the world. No one takes you seriously, but they expect you to take yourself seriously and have all this stuff figured out. It's really weird. You know, oftentimes like people will start dating, or maybe they don't, and it's kind of like the weird juxtaposition of that. Like, how weird is it to date someone and like these relationships that you get into, and they feel like so intense, they feel like so serious, but it's also like kind of not, because you're in high school, I guess. And then if you're not dating, it's like, well, what's wrong with me? Like, you know, why am I so weird? Why does no one like me like that? Or maybe you don't have any interest in it, but that almost feels even more isolating, because it's like, well, I'm the only one of my friends not doing this thing and stuff, and it's really weird. And then it's like, I don't know, the world sort of like opens up in front of you and you see things very differently, but you can't do anything about it. And so that album just does such a good job of kind of capturing those feelings. It's angry, but it's not loud. It's all about freedom, but it's also very lonely. And I remember listening to that and I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, that is crazy. You know, there's really, to me, there's not really a song on there that I don't like, but like, you know, all the big ones like Team and Tennis Court and you know, even Royals and stuff like are all good. But then there's like Buzzcut Season is probably my favorite song from that record. And if you asked me what it was, I would tell you that one every single time. That one is crazy and like really just hit home for me. Ribs, I know that blew up on TikTok a few years ago, so people are probably more familiar with that, but like that wasn't like a single from that album, and that was crazy good. That one in particular is really good to drive to. Kind of when, you know, it has got kind of this building backing vocals, and when that chorus hits, it's just like, oh. And when you're driving, it's just like, well, pedals to the metal, brother. Like, flooring this. Super good. And that's another thing about the album that I really liked, is it's very minimalist. There's not a whole lot going on in like any of those tracks and stuff. It's very much just, you have this percussion, and the percussion is all very kind of strange. Sometimes the way that the beat works is very unique and almost feels very disjointed, but it always comes together. There's lots of crashing where it just sounds like they're taking a wooden stick and hitting like a metal sheet to just get this kind of sound. I love it, man. Like, and then a lot of the music is made from Lord's vocals themselves, that are just kind of either, you know, mixed and mastered in strange ways and twisted and tweaked to kind of make these melodies and stuff. But then when you have the instrumentals and stuff, those are also very minimal and very just unique, and something about the way that it sounds versus mixed with what she's saying really just brings it together to make this beautiful I don't want to say homage, because, you know, she was a teenager when she wrote it, but just it paints this beautiful picture of what it's like and what it feels like to be a teenager, and how weird you feel and how unique it feels in the world. And one of the things that I love the most, I wish I brought the CD in actually to read this, but I think this is one of the things that really solidified that album as like one of my favorites of all time, is in the CD or any physical edition, because I'm pretty sure it's in the vinyl too, there's like, you know, the booklet or whatever that has like the lyrics and the thanks and stuff, and like liner notes usually. And so the liner notes, or it's, I think it's at the end of her acknowledgement section in that she has a section where she talks about how she is like 16 or something at the time that she writes this. She says that, you know, this is what this album, I wrote this album because this is how I feel right now. Like, this is how I see the world. This is what the world looks like to me. And this is how I feel I look in relation to that. And she says, you know, maybe in a couple years when I'm older, I'll look back on this record and I will feel a little like I'll cringe at it. Or maybe I'll feel like this is like super embarrassing, or like, you know, all the things I thought were like such a big deal at the time, you know, aren't going to matter as much and stuff. And I'll just look back and be like, dude, like, come on. Like, that's what I thought, like, the end of the world was and stuff like that. But there was something about that I just found so profound, that I found like someone so young that had really, again, just produced this incredible piece of work and stuff, to then also have the foresight to realize that when you're older, and all of these things that feel like, I don't know, that just feel like the end of the world. Like, you feel like you're falling apart, and you feel like you can never get past this point. You can never grow past this. There can never be anything worse than what you're experiencing right now. All of those things will just seem so trivial. And because oftentimes they are, you know, a lot of stuff happens when you're a teenager, and some of those things are foundational in a really good way, and some of those like will leave scars that you'll carry for a lifetime. And, you know, none of what she's saying or what I'm saying is meant to downplay that, but even with some of those things, you look back and you realize that the world doesn't stop. It doesn't stop moving, doesn't stop going around. You don't stop. You don't stop growing and learning and experiencing things. And, you know, maybe those things, even if they leave lasting impressions on you, they are not the end of the world. So those notes in that record and the record itself really, really spoke to me. And I still look back on that like, dang, girl, like, you really did something. Like, that's very special. Because I certainly, you know, I was feeling a lot of things as a teenager. I was thinking a lot of things and experiencing a lot of things and stuff like that. But I don't know if I would have really been able to make anything out of it like she did. But I remember listening to that record and being like, I was so wrong about her. Like, I was so wrong about her as an artist, her as a person, and what this album is. And I'm incredibly thankful every day that I got to experience that. So then she goes on, she does some more stuff. You know, she made Melodrama, which was the next album. She made Solar Power, which was the album after that. And then most recently, she made Virgin. I listened to all of those albums. Melodrama was okay, but if you were to ask me, it's kind of like, that feels like someone that's a little bit older that's like, I need to kind of recapture the magic from Pure Heroin. That was like my big one. Like, I need to sort of maybe recatch that. And it just like misses the mark a little bit. There are songs on there that are fine. There are things about it that I think are okay. But it's not really an album for me. I need to preface this that like, this is just my opinion. And, you know, my opinion on her as an artist, you know, shouldn't impact, you know, her work and her growth and the things that she's doing and stuff. But just my opinion on the record, it wasn't anything super crazy. Certainly not like Pure Heroin was. And then you had Solar Power, which to me was just not for me. There's like 2 songs on there maybe that I like, but I don't really even go back and listen to them. That album feels very like horoscope girly, I guess. She kind of became this like soul searchy, like Urban Outfitters type girl. And the one thing I'll say is that when I listened to that album, she seemed to be a lot happier. She seemed like in a better place, and it wasn't as dark, whether that's sonically or lyrically or whatever, and stuff like that. And so I was happy for her, because here's the thing. I think that Lorde, somewhere along the way, grew into an artist that like isn't necessarily for me anymore, but because of Pure Heroine and the impact that had on me, and what it showcased about her as a person, I'm pretty much always signed onto her career for life. I'll always listen and keep up with her career. I'll always listen to everything she's doing and whatever. So anyways, just was not for me, but I was very happy for her, and that she seemed to have grown and it is in a better spot. That's awesome, and I really admire her for that, but just wasn't for me. And then Virgin comes out. Just came out last week. And while the entire record, again, still isn't necessarily for me, it is probably the most introspective she has been in a good while. But what I want to talk about specifically is the last song on the record, titled David. That song feels like the most honest song she's written in a long time. And it kind of felt like I got to, hear from the Lord that meant so much to me when I was, 16 or whatever. The song David is meant to kind of like evoke the image of Michelangelo's David statue. And it implies that the sculpture of the man was always present under the stone and just needed to have all of the excess rock and weight chiseled away to reveal the figure underneath. One of the things Lorde talks about pretty extensively on the record is her newfound identity as a gender fluid person. So a lot of it is kind of like coming to terms with that as part of her identity, and what that means for her and stuff like that. And so, but it also is talking about who she is now as a person, that now that she's older and now that she's grown and she's kind of allowed herself to be freed from some of the baggage and some of the weight that she was carrying from her teenage years. The entirety of the song David is kind of like a look back on her career as a whole, like from Pure Heroine to now. And that is so neat, because what a career she's had, and stuff. But it's neat for someone to be able to kind of look back at the entirety of where she's been, and then say, well, here's where I am now, and then reflect on the entirety of where she's come from with that perspective. And so she talks about a relationship that she had with a man that was much older than her when she was still very, very young and very early in her career. And this guy was kind of like someone up in the music industry that was sort of helping her get her stuff out there. And the song, speaks about that process of opening up to this person and giving him everything. And she says that if she had had her virginity, I would have given that as well. Implying that she really gave this person all that she had and all that she thought that she was worth. But now, as an older person, is able to look back on that and, kind of question, who was I to you? Like, she says, was I just young blood to get on tape and stuff? Like, did you even see me? Or did you just see, the rising star with a new sound and you just wanted that? You didn't even want me. And she says, I made you a god because I didn't know what else to do. And, what a common situation to find yourself in when you are so young and getting into a relationship. And it doesn't matter if it's an age gap, it could be anything, but I'm sure the age gap also plays a big role in that, is kind of when you're so young and you get into this relationship, again, harking back to being a teenager and kind of what that looks like, and stuff like that. Like, it's, what else do you do? You know what I mean? You're getting into this adult relationship and you don't really know what that means, but you kind of have this idea of what that's supposed to look like. And so you just try and emulate it as best you can. And I guess especially when you're with someone that's older than you and holds this much power, you do make them your god, you know, and stuff like that. But then when you are older and you have sort of found yourself, or at least are closer to finding out, you know, who you look like as a person, then, you know, what does that look like in retrospect? So she questions that a lot. And it's very interesting. You know, she even references pure heroin. And what's interesting is she doesn't reference it, you know, looking back, talking about, you know, any of the stuff she was facing as cringe. She actually looks back on saying that, like, pure heroin was looked at as featherweight, basically meaning that she felt underestimated. She feels that the record itself was underestimated, and that she herself, the pure heroine, was underestimated, that people weren't taking her seriously or were not looking at her, you know, like, as this person. And that really shocks me, considering, like, if you really listen to that record, you get an idea of who she is, or especially who she was at that point in time. And though, sure, emotionally, I'm sure there was plenty of room to grow, it's like, no, dude, like, not many people were thinking that way. Not many of us that were that age were able to put this perspective on things and stuff. Like, what do you mean? Like, how could you underestimate this person? This is someone that's clearly very smart and very introspective. So she talks about that, and kind of talks about how now that she's older, she's been able to, you know, chip away at that stone, sort of shed some of that weight, and is getting closer to sort of a final form. You know, we're always people, we're always growing and evolving. So I don't want to make it sound like all, you know, we all have like a point at which we stop growing, or she has a point at which she stopped growing. But, you know, the statue of David is at least much more defined than it was. And she says, what does she say? What does she say? Oh my goodness. I can't remember the line. No. Basically, she says, she says, I don't belong to anyone. And that line kind of echoes throughout the entirety of the track. She says, I don't belong to anyone. And that line to me is so interesting because it, you know, on the one hand, I'm very free now. Like, I'm not with this man anymore. I'm not under his thumb. I'm kind of allowed to be me and chase who that is. Like, I don't define myself based on kind of what this person is telling me or who I am in relation to this person and stuff. Like, I'm me, and I'm learning who that is and stuff like that. I don't belong to anyone. But at the same time, it's very lonely. You know, she doesn't belong to anybody. There's no one to claim her. And it echoes back to a line from an earlier track on the record, Man of the Year, in which she says, who's going to love me like this? That's referencing her gender fluidity and stuff like this, and her identity when she identifies or feels more like a man, and stuff like that. Like, who can love me like this? Like, if I'm willing to step out into the world and embrace, you know, this part of myself, and I'm not representing myself as this girl, or, you know, if people were underestimating me as kind of like this, you know, forgive me for lack of a better term, but like weak-willed woman, like, then what are, you know, who's gonna accept me if I am owning who I am, if I feel very confident in this and stuff, if I identify as a man, who is going to love me like this? And so that goes back to that line. And so she says, you know, she also says, am I ever gonna love again? And stuff like that. Like, who is gonna love me? Who, and whatever. So it's that thing of, I don't belong to anybody, and very freeing. I'm not attached, you know, held down by this weight, but it's also just so lonely because there's no one to claim you. And, you know, if there's no one to claim you, like, where do you call home? And, you know, if you don't have a god anymore, if you're not making someone your god and stuff like that, then, you know, where do you put your faith? And just all of that level of introspection and being able to take a song and just look back on, the entirety of her career and where that's led her to now, whether that was like the good experiences and stuff or the bad, really reminded me of those those notes from the liner notes in the booklet for Pure Heroine. And I just appreciated that so much, man. Like, again, I cannot tell y'all how much that record means to me, how much it meant to me, and how much it continues to mean to me, and how much those lines, just those couple of lines in that those notes, like, really spoke to me. And it felt like that was something I had personally been looking for in all of her work post Pure Heroine. And that song felt like I got to hear from that person that I admired so much. Now, again, her career and her value and her worth, whether that's the worth of her work or her worth as an artist or a person, like, my opinion and like kind of what I want to hear should have no bearing on what she's done or what she does moving forward. She is her own person, and I am just a big believer that every artist should do exactly what it is they want to do, regardless of what people think. Now, if it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. But at the same time, I'll have a hell of a lot of respect for you if you go after what it is that you want to do, if you try that new sound, if you stop writing the music that we're all familiar with. Like, that's a scary thing to do, and I'm going to support anyone for doing that. But again, just being able to hear that from this person that just did so much for me just felt crazy, dude. Just really crazy. Like, I was listening through the album, and I've listened to it a few times, and I would say my opinion on it now is more favorable than my first listen through and stuff. But the first time I was listening through that album and it gets to David, I was like, whoa, there it is. Crazy work. So, Lord, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for all of that, dude. Like, you're the GOAT. Whatever you do from here, I hope it's great, man. I hope you are in a better spot. I hope that you continue to try new things and grow and experience things and stuff. Congratulations on the record. Thanks for sharing, and thank you for your honesty. Thank you guys for listening. Rant over. I just wanted to share that with you, my opinions on Lorde and her work and this album and that song specifically, because those are things that just really meant a lot to me, and it was really cool to be able to experience that. Maybe if any of y'all go and listen to David, you'll be like, what the hell is this boy on about? And that's totally fine. I'm like, I just have like a history with her that started back in 2016, and here we are almost 10 years later, and I'm still kicking it, still bumping it. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Now let's get into this freaking game, and in classic Josh into Hood fashion, I have not set anything up on the stream. Like normal to be able to play this game. Whoa. Hold on, we're switching. Game capture. We're switching. I think it's this. I don't know. Are y'all seeing that? Okay, we're seeing this? Okay, sweet. Let me turn this music off for me. How's that? We'll get back to you later. Okay, can everybody hear the game okay? Yay or nay? It is TV time. The ad break is over. You're in the game. Okay, sweet. Let me get this down over here. Okay, options. What we got going on? Always gotta check the options. Full screen. Yeah. Oh, you can play with the controller. Interact, zoom. No, this is pink. Is there a crouch, special action? What is that talking about? Okay. Alright, let's just give her the old college try. And if we have to switch controller, we'll do it. I'm not on that wave. You're right. I downloaded Deltarune when Chapter 1 came out and then never played it because I'm a big fan. I wonder if anything is good if anything good is on TV at this hour. I don't know. Remote's on the couch. Okay. Press the off finger. Huh? What the hell, man? Alright. Gave up on that real quick. Alright. I feel kinda hungry. Smells foul, something's gone bad. It's probably... What is that? What are these goo bags we got in here? We didn't even eat? Oh no, this is just like that one game. Oh. A tape? What? Mysterious VHS tape. Alright. Yeah, let's put that shit in the VCR. See what the mug going on. Alright, dude, I get it. Alright, the sound of it going in was hype. Best quality picture, please adjust the track control on your VCR. I shan't be doing that. This looks cool. Dude, this actually looks so high. Bryce said this is how I see the world, dude. I wish this was how I saw the world. This would be fucking rad. Alright, if I'm like placing a curse on me, myself, and everyone watching, I apologize. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. This was a free game, so maybe that should have been like an indicator for we're all about to get cursed. Yeah, no, for real. This feels like Heaven's Gate, dude. What the? This is an Evangelion, dude. We're on the beach. Whoa. Dang, dude. Thank goodness I stopped doing drugs. Yeah, we might actually be getting cursed, y'all. Sorry. This is Heaven's Gate. No, genuinely, dude. What the scrub? Okay. Recorded the VHS memories. Lives. Lives. Bring them to me. Okay. Captured moments. I need them.
Meaning is lost. Restless and complicated. Thinking is overrated. Say something once and carry on.
Adult movies cheap. Okay, let's get in here. Kathy, don't look. Just kidding, you can look.
20 seconds long. All one can afford. Don't have to scream and shout at me.
Dance your VHS tape. That's someone's past life.
Without
Whoa.
you, find the means to carry on.
That's cool. Yeah, I think all of the music in here is original music by a dude named Red Fox, I believe. Ghost Car? Oh, there's a couple ghost cars. Oh, Ghost Train. Use other door. That's it? Yeah, that's all I've got so far. More, I must have more. Okay. Alright, I'm looking. I'm looking. Alright, so I don't know if I like missed an area because like oh, okay, yeah, see, here we go. That's what I thought. I was gonna say I must. Whoa, dude, this is actually super sick. Okay, another record, another light. So hey, if y'all are curious, check that out. Okay, let's go. This is crazy, dude. I want to be here. As weird as this is. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. Okay, in the garden. See, loving all the albums that I'm. This is sweet, dude. I wonder if it smells good in this little area. Surely that's not all. No, wait. Okay. Surely that's not all that's in here, though, right? Also, I thought I was supposed to be finding these VHS tapes. Why am I only finding records? Okay, hold on. Ryan's telling me that the game is too loud. Send that in chat, brother. Can't always check my phone. Oh yeah. Okay, is this better? Oh, did you? Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. Are the levels better now? Okay, I turned the gain up a little bit too. Maybe that'll help. Who's to say? Okay. Okay, dang, it's a shame to be leaving that. I kind of wanted to hear more of that, huh? Dang, this guy's gonna be super pissed. I have no new tapes for him. Whoa, did I hear a phone? Where's... Soul sand texture. This is so cool. This is awesome. Maybe I take back the thing I said about taking drugs, man. I wonder. Okay, does it just kind of go forever? Yeah, there's the thing I got the thing from. Okay, yeah, I think it does. Okay, we'll pick up the next phone. What? Oh, okay. Do you guys know what this is about? I don't know what this is about. Oh. There she goes. You know what? Dang, I was doing so good about my contacts not being dry. Does that take me back to, like, that crazy world? It does. Huh. Okay. Neat. Okay, we're still not finding any tapes, though. It's just stressing me out. What am I supposed to do about that? Please somewhere reveal yourself to me. Please reveal yourself to me. Okay. This thing's real now. Oh. This is crazy. That would be hype, and I'd play the crap out of that. Okay, this is really cool. If I sit back down, do I travel back? Early, right? Can you believe this game was free? Like, yeah, this was a free game. Like, what? This kind of sounds like Ghost. if y'all have listened to Ghost at all, this kind of sounds like something from their second album, Infestissimus. I don't want to leave because I kind of want to listen to the music, and I kind of think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, this is hype. This is really very cool. Dang, dude, this is so cool. Whoever made this was just like cooking. Like, they were just like, check this out, let me cook, and then just served up breakfast, lunch, and dinner in one fell swoop. Okay, we found it. See, I wouldn't have ever found that unless I just was clicking around right there. A little car crash. Oh, no way. That's awesome. What's your favorite album by them? If you have one. Okay, whoa. Chuck E. Cheese or Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. Blood Bagel. This also sounds like Ghost a little bit. This is from the Pinnacle to the Pit from Meliora. Painting Town, go outside right now. This is the coolest game maybe ever. What is this? I'm so scared something's gonna like come out. Like something's gonna be in here with me or something. I don't think so. If this is all made by Redbox, then like, yeah, what an interesting kind of like music taste he has. Okay, so maybe I'm just, yeah, see this. Oh, there's nothing in that one. Okay, there's our friend. Let me just go see if one of those other. See, this one's like kind of gone now, huh? Oh, okay, see, we missed one. I was just wondering if like one of these TVs, because I didn't notice that when I clicked last time. But I feel like more stuff started happening after I gave him that one. And I wonder if this was always open. Sorry. Contacts are getting dry. Okay, let's just go give him this and then we'll see what's going on. Don't be shy. Ah, see, I hate when you do that. I hate when you do that. Okay, alright. That's it? Is he getting like sicker, or did he always kind of look like that? I think it's in here, yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, tree VHS tape. Let me go see, let me just check if anything else has changed. Because maybe those things didn't change and I just like missed them for some. This definitely was not open that one time. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, because like, how cool is this? Car crash footage, hold on. I have to watch this one more time for the culture. Unless it's over? I think it's over. Dang it. What culture, you may ask? Mine. That's my culture. I did get in the car crash, but luckily no one else was involved, it was just me. And that's a true story. But I'm good, I survived. And no one was hurt. Miraculously, actually, might I add. Alright, yeah, I think nothing else has changed, so I guess let's give this to him. Don't be shy. Stop doing that. Just stop. I don't like when he does this. It's creepy and gross. Alright, chillax, chillax. You wanted it. Oh. Okay. I've seen it all now. Have you seen all you need to see as well? I'm gonna say no, just Shame, really. Okay. I'm gonna say no and just do one more, like, kind of walk around. I really doubt anything is gonna be different. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, like nothing changed up on me. Because it would really be a shame if we missed something in here. How cool is this? Okay, everyone, like, vote on your favorite area we've been to. I think mine is this one, but the beach is a strong contender. Also, probably. Hold on. Yeah, I think the little jungle room is pretty elite. And I hope I've gotten all of the records. I would like to believe that I have. Goodbye, dancing skeleton. Goodbye to this room. Yeah, that one sign said please use other door, and like maybe that's just like kind of added stuff for, you know, world building or whatever, but I just wanted it to be true so bad. Okay, nothing can hurt me here. I guess I've seen everything. Yeah, finally. Perfection. Alright. Okay. This is hype. Hey. Avian anomalies detected. Find. I will recalibrate. Okay, we're looking for birds. Okay. Keep looking down. Do we think there are more records to find now, or? Yeah, that's kind of scary me. Yeah, that's actually totally fair. Is this? Look at that on the table. I didn't even see that. No. No. We have to leave here right now. This is unsanitary and unsafe. Okay, do you think we've kind of found all the albums? Hello. Our pigeon. Another one. Did I miss this before? Whoa! Dead zone moment. Dead zone moment. Holy moly. There's 3 rats for the 3 of us, dude. Dead zone moment is freak. I couldn't tell you who's who. Yeah, cinema, for real. Okay. Dang. The music is hype. Okay. This was not always here, correct? Okay, I love this, dude. Is it growing? Or does it just look like that? Okay, it just looked like that. This is so cool. Okay, please don't. Is there anything scary in here? I don't think so. Retcon. Hold on. I'll look at that in a sec. Yeah, I found you. Bee pigeon. Wait, okay, R pigeon and B pigeon for Ryan and Bryce. Okay, no. I know that this is just like getting a little too giddy. There's like, what are the odds the other one's J pigeon though? Like, surely, like, genuinely no way. I won't believe it. Like, cause what? Hey. Hey, guy. Oh, thank you. No. That was hype. Guys, is this the sickest game or what? Like, this is genuinely so cool. Holy crap. I'm actually gonna be so sad when it's over. Like, when there's nothing else to find. I wonder if at some point that's gonna fill up and I can cross. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here anymore. Atom bomb hard candy. Huh. Okay. Oh, hello. G Pigeon. Okay, that is my middle name, so is it close enough? Penalty of sin. Huh. This is hype. What a delight this has been. Bryce was so right. Like, dude, this was like right up my alley, dude. Right up my alley. Kerosene. I can't imagine there's like more to much more to explore and see in this little area. But hey, we can listen to the music while we're walking around. Both of you know me so well. You know, they say to love is to be, or to be loved is to be known. And I'm very loved. How lucky am I? Dang, let's just move in here. Who cares if this town's like a little wacky, a little weird? I'm just touching my phone, clipping out. Yeah, no, genuinely, dude. Okay, we found all of our pigeon friends. Do we think that... Hello? Oh, that's... Okay, that's our friend. Do we think that there's any more records or anything to find in this go around? Okay, this is... What? When I was young, I dreamed I'd fly, find the cold void of space. Thank you. Wow. I continue to just like be amazed. Like I continue just to walk into areas and just genuinely be like pretty blown away. Wait, no, we gotta hear space music. Ah, dang, I'm sorry I left too soon. Is this crazy or what? Wow. Whoa. I think Trout just peeked his head into my room where it might have been an alien creature. The curse is working. Yeah, wow. Just on the off chance this ever gets watched by the developer or, Redbox, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Make more. Make another one. Do more of this. Or more like small artists need to do stuff like this. This is so awesome. Dang, I just like don't want to leave because I think I'm supposed to be... Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna look around some more. Alright, we've already gone into here. I don't think this will have changed any, right? No. Hello, my friends. I wish I could feed y'all. That'd be my only, they're talking to me, hello. That'd be my only, piece of advice, is let me feed the ducks and the rats, all the animals, let me feed them and or pet them. Okay. Keep land. Yeah, we've already been in here. Dang. Okay, alright, I think we've seen everything. That was hype. Here you go, bud. Transfer initiated. What the hell? Transfer initiated. Oh, they're... Okay. Is he growing? Are they... Have they gathered to worship? Oh, he did a little jig. There, man. Okay. Whoa. Are you prepared for compositing? Yeah, I think I've seen everything. RGB, okay. Duh. But don't look at me. This is my first time living too.
You know it's all been bought and sold. They started turning shit to gold.
Oh, my friends are gone.
Found a way to make it pay. Way to copy paste.
Holy crap. I can't go into Best Rep Pizza anymore. I'm closed off from... I'm cut off.
Was there ever a time when it was fun? Why should I care? It happened long, long ago.
Okay.
You know it happens all the time.
If any of you have motion sickness or anything like that, I apologize. I couldn't have known. There was no warning on the game. Oh, it's raining blood now. Oh. It's like Inception. Oh, a new one. Room to breathe. Thank you. Interesting. Oh, so is there more to collect now? I'm glad my friends are still here. I thought they disappeared earlier, but... Work for less, we'll keep the rest. We know what you want. Want to have it all? Just one low... I can't read. Just one low... I can't read it. Just one low monthly price. You know what you want. Work for less. Only trust a name you can recognize. You are the product. You own nothing. Instant gratification. Is this game supposed to radicalize us? Because it might be working. You need it. You need it. Subscribe now. Hey, subscribe now. Don't subscribe. Just follow. If you're new here, please just follow. I don't even care about subs. We're just trying to get followers. Don't think. Bye. You know, that used to be how I lived my life, and I'm trying to get out of that. Bored? Let us decide for you. Subscribe now. Dear Lord. You need it. Sorry, dude, is he okay? Are you okay in there, bud? This is crazy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I leave? Yeah, I can. Okay, whoa. Where's our bird friends? Are they okay? Oh, no, we need to get back to them. I think we've lost them. They're right. They should be right there. Your meat will rot. We made it to the end. Do you think I 100% of that? Sorry, I was reading. Y'all can't see it, but I was reading the little Steam things. Okay, that was hype. Game concept of Freshly Baked Games. Vinny and Freshly Baked Games. Music by Red Vox. Mysterious VHS tape video. Okay, made by Great Sphinx. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, that was awesome. Congratulations on that, fellas, for making that. That was really sick. Let me check and see if I got all of the Steam. I'm missing some. Locked achievements. Started it again. Find the exhibit. Find the temple. Found all albums. I'm missing. Two hidden achievements. Huh. Okay, I will definitely be going back through and doing that again. Yeah, I wasn't expecting all that either. Bryce recommended that. Like, he sent me a TikTok or something that, like, uh, I guess was sort of just like, uh, walking around in it or something. But it certainly wasn't. Didn't show like all that crazy stuff. I think the only thing it really showed was like that weird VHS guy. That was really sick. I love stuff like that. That was crazy. The music was really cool, and stuff. So yeah, more of that, please. I guess I will be revisiting it on my own time and trying to finish all the achievements. It's a shame I'm missing 6 of them, but again, one of them was playing through it again. So I wonder if do you get a kind of maybe a little bit of a different experience if you play through again, because it said like find some of the stuff, and I thought we did pretty good about walking around like every time we could. Maybe when the cat asked if I was ready, there would have been more available or something. I don't know. That was sick. Bryce, great recommendation, brother. All right, but I guess it's time to get on to what we are all waiting for. More Clair Obscur. So it's that time. I was looking at it and trying to figure out how much we've like played, and yeah, we've only played like 6 hours. It takes like I can't remember what it said, like something like 60 hours or something to like beat completely. If you're like doing all the side content, and like I'm very big on doing side content and all of that good stuff. So we got to get cracking on this game. Because I was thinking like there are more games that I'd like to play, but I'm already playing through 2, and both of those games are long, so I can't play anything else until we get to that point. Uh oh, hold on, my mouse is freaking out again. Because I'm stuck. This happened last time. Shoot, I can't remember what I even did to like get out of this. I pull like the Steam menu by. Yeah, let's. Okay, there we go. Are we seeing this? Okay, I'm hoping that we're seeing this. Sorry, sometimes my mouse freaks out in OBS. Okay, the game. Y'all, let me know. Let me know how the audio is. Versus like me talking and the music. Sounds good. Okay. One last thing I have to do. Update the stream info. Clair. Oops. Turn off caps lock. Clair Obscur. Exped. I swear I can type and also like spell and write, but you just genuinely wouldn't believe it when I get behind the computer for like stream stuff. I promise I can do all of these things, but I guess sometimes I just can't. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even played 6 hours. Dang, we gotta get cracking. All right. So you've been streaming for an hour already. All right. Shoot. Okay, so if anybody remembers, last time what happened? I don't think Kathy was here for this. Yeah, Kathy, we have an outfit for Lune now. She's in this awesome French outfit and has a baguette strapped to her back. Okay, so the last time we left off on the last stream, we were at the camp. Lune said, "Get it together, boy. Get it together, boy. Get it together." And then we were like, "Okay, we're getting it together." We went through the weird coral. We fought some creatures. I think some of them sucked us up, and oh no, we didn't do that yet. But we walked around. We did some shit. We found the house that Mael was at. It was not the hut that we were promised. Instead, it was a whole. It was just the mansion from Resident Evil 1. We walked around in there. We found Mael immediately because you can't hide anything from me, and I'm so good. And then we met a funky fella. I can't remember his name. The curator, yeah, who's like this weird dude, no face. Mael said he was friendly. Mael also seems to have met and made friends with all of the what are they called? The Gestrels. And she introduced us to several of those, and then we were heading to the Gestrel village. And so we finished the weird coral section. All of our party got consumed by a weird guy in a battle, but don't worry, I saved them because I'm the goat. It was Lune actually that saved them because she's the goat. And then we went into this red area, and it was a big maze, and we fought a bunch of the Gestrels in sort of their mechs. Totally wrecked them. We fought the mime. We got Mael's fit, or not Mael, Lune's fit. It was hype. And now here we are. Not nearly as much story took place in the last time that we played, but it's okay. Because I'm sure plenty of story will take place here since we are heading to the Gestrel village, which maybe is this? Okay. No, it is not. We have to leave the area. Maybe this is the Gestrel village. Okay. Gestrel village. Heard. Sorry, y'all. Illiterate. All RPGs are going to have the goofy little guys. It's a staple. Gestrel Kid. They all look the same. Wow, the village looks so cool. Is this your first time here? First time in this life. I revived the Sacred River not too long ago. I'm only 5.6 hours old. That's interesting. Thank you, little one. Time to train. You should train too. I'm serious. You really need to train. Dude, I'm goated. What do you mean? Have you seen what I can do? Okay, we don't even need to rest because we're goated. Nothing to spend because we're goated. Where we go? Hello. Me? I'm a nice brush. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go for a nice little brawl with you. It's going to be like this everywhere, huh? Yeah, dude, dang. Everybody wants to fight. Is that what they said? Yeah, I think they were saying earlier that the Gestrels like to fight.
It's really a village of Gestrels.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Okay. What if I told you that I got eye drops for my contacts when I get dry? Would that be crazy to do it on stream? Or should I like cut the camera off? You tell me right quick in the comments while I get this done. Like if I do this on stream, is it gonna like trigger anybody with like eyeball damage phobias? Or are we chilling? Okay. I also just cut my nails, so I'm really having trouble unwrapping this. And no one's objecting, so sorry. I'm doing this live. If I can get this open. Dang, I should have had switched to the other screen, put the music on while I was doing this, huh? But we can listen to the Gestrels laughing and tearing it up back there while I'm doing this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves, huh? Okay. Sweet. Okay, don't mind this. Don't mind this. Dang it. There we go. Oh. Okay. Was that enough? Maybe, hopefully. Does it look like I'm crying? Can't tell. Oh, man. Love that. Eye drops, huh? Let's talk about them. You guys are so slow. I went on many other adventures and still beat you here. I don't even believe you, dude. You probably didn't fight all those guys. When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. My birthday was yesterday, and I'm so nervous I've started pulling all my bristles out. I'm too young to lose my bristles. You've got lovely bristles, though, so you must understand my pain. Yes, I sure do. As someone that, like, is concerned I might be losing my bristles currently, I do understand your pain, dude. I do. I like looking at the ground all day. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat. Never mind. Okay. Okay, I can't attack him. Okay, see, I knew it was worth looking around. We can use that. Oh, hello. Holy crap, I'm so tall now. Guess I'll die soon. Die? You seem excited. Yeah, I can't wait to become a tree. So I guess those were really dead gestrels back there. If I'm lucky, I'll become a weapon for Sakapatate. I don't know if I said that right. Sakapatat, probably. Yeah, seems like a great honor. You may not come in. Okay. You may... Oh. Okay. Okay. Is this the Emperor or whatever? Let's go back in a second. Expeditioners who haven't died yet. Incredible. You might have what it takes to triumph over the most dangerous of Nevrons. We fought plenty of dangerous Nevrons already. Ha! But have you fought the chromatic Nevrons? They have terrible strength and a powerful aura. They've wiped out our entire expeditions on their own. So naturally we wanted to fight them too, but many gestrels have gotten squashed. If you too yearn for glorious battles, then seek out these chromatic Nevrons. Hunt them all. Now go, make your people proud for the day you return to Lumiere. They're kind of supportive, you know. Okay. Is this stuff amazing? No, it's useless. At first it's amazing, then it's useless. Alright, have a good day. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. I think a beatdown is in order. Oh, hello, good humans. How do you do? Enjoying the Gestural Bazaar? It's okay. Great. I'm glad our eagerness for battle hasn't scared you away. Why? Are you desperate for clients? Oh, no. I have plenty of clients. They're just dead. Haha. Anyway, I have some useful items for you. For us? Yes, whether it's weapons or pictos, I cater to your every need. My name is Jujubri, and I proudly announce that the Expedition Shop is back in business. Okay. Critical chance of health is below 30. No, I'm too goated. Yeah, let's fight him. We might get, oh. Bryce, is this what you were talking about? Is this that thing? Last stream, Bryce was saying there's like something you do in the village and you have to choose Mael because you get her best weapon in the game. Okay, there we go. I knew it. Okay, she's not our highest level, but we'll just have to trust. Not bad.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. Fire is always good. There we go. Get it started. The burn is really good. Ah, why? I tried my best. Skills. Let's do this. Now he'll burn more. There we go. Ooh. Elite. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. There we go. Okay, word. Okay, I'm glad we checked because, yeah, we gotta make sure we get that good weapon. I got destroyed. Heh, I have stuff you might want to buy. Okay, I'm assuming it's this. Defense and agility. Well, we have good agility. To level 9. Maybe we should buy that, huh? Yeah, let's take all that. Hope you like what you see. Thank you. Okay. Alright, Mael, it's your lucky day. It's your best weapon, dude. Wait. No, it's not. It's like his best weapon. Bryce, what were you on about? I did not get her best weapon. I got something for this guy. Okay. There's a lot of solo challenge stuff in the village. And should I always choose my L just in case? Or... My old patat says I'm too small to a patat to fight Nevrons. You're too young to fight Nevrons. Bwah. I want to get stuff, but I got nothing to trade. What's the currency here? It's a barter system, but no currency. You can trade chroma, though. Oh, but what do you see up for chroma? We make chroma offerings at the Secret River, part of the rebirth process. Because we Gestrals can resurrect the Secret River. You guys knew that, right? Well, I know that now. I'm learning every day. Are you alright? I just traded all my junk to get this. Professor Champte Que... I don't know French very well. Chromatic legumes. These are miracle vegetable seeds from the city of Lumiere. From Lumiere, huh? A classic swindler's trick. But these will become rich and finally own the bazaar. They'll see. Keep using her. Okay, I will. Poor guy. Alright, so... Hello. No, old brush over there wouldn't trade with anyone. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe he's just a jerk. Okay, let's talk to him. Means I'm calling the guards on you. Got it. I'm just trying to fight because I... I'm grateful all the searchers who helped us this old gestural add to this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumiere writings. Moshi the Searcher, year 43. Fascinating. I want to reassemble the book for old Moshi. You lot have been traveling around, yeah? You seen any of these writings? Actually... Fabulous. Let me copy these. If you find more, save me a copy, will you? Oh, but I'm not sure we'll be back anytime soon. Don't worry. I'll wait. Alright. I wonder if we can go back and give it to him. Welcome. You humans might be interested in a very special weapon. Excalibur, the sword is pressed all swords shoot lasers. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I kind of figured that was like maybe a little too good to be true, but gotta check, right? Do we even get it? No, we can't even use it. Alright, well. Maybe I was a little too eager. Let me show the good stuff, adventurers. Appreciate it, okay, yeah. A shakedown, you know how to pick your marks, do you? Our marks are people with fat pockets. Heh, wrong. Looks like we're about to give you guys a lesson. Okay. Beat ass. No. Okay. Okay, I just wasted it, but don't worry about it. Okay. I'm so bad, dude. Okay. Y'all already know. The classic starter. Let's see, how many do I have? 4. Let's make him weak. to it, so it'll take more damage, and then we'll go from there. I've only got one, so let's just attack. Okay, get ready to parry. I will learn this. There we go. What did I tell y'all? I knew I could do it. Okay. Okay, there we go. What do I want to do? Let's just do more burn. Okay. Dude, this music is hype. That little guitar bit. Where we at? 10 out of 10. I've only got 3 though, so I can't even use it. Man, they always do him so dirty. He's gonna die to burn. Yeah. They never, like, I never have enough going on to use his nuke, and I hate that. So you would trade things we have. You can even pay with chroma. Spare us, please. Hey, pretty convenient. All right. Where are you? Is this it, perhaps? Should I just like get it? That's pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm wasting my chroma. I'm not gonna spend any more. Who is this for? Oh, this is for my owl, so maybe this is it? I kind of like this one though, because it applies the burn, and that's like really good. Oh, okay. This does more damage though. Agility and luck, vitality and I want to keep this just because again, burn has really been useful. Yeah, I can always switch out later. It's a purple weapon. Okay, heard. I need to stop spending my money then. What are y'all up to? Work. What do you got going on? Shut up. Great talk. Heard? I need to do it faster. Heh. What are you building? Heh. Okay, I guess. Whoa! They're building an Evangelion, dude. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Wow, this just looks very depressed. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm just hitting my head on these sacks. I'm designing a new defensive detachment for Sakpatat, but I feel like I'm not that great at it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Jesh will seem more excited by attacking than defending. I fear you are right. The shield design wasn't even our idea. We stole it from previous expeditioners. It may be an impossible job for me alone. You can do it. Believe in yourself. I just need to figure out an attack plan. Then we'll chow down on Nevrons for breakfast. Not that we eat Nevrons, of course. It is merely an expression. Thank you, humans. I'm feeling better already. I've gotten more support from you in the past few minutes than the boss has ever given me in his lifetime. How can I repay you? Don't worry about it. Yeah, just maybe don't attack me with that thing. I'm tired of y'all beating me up. They're building new sock patats. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Yeah, I heard the new one have laser cannons. And a void sword? Can you imagine? That's great. Could they make you... Here these sock patats only attack Nevrons? No, I should attack Jestrals too so we can fight it. Let's tell them that. Fight. Dude, these guys do love to fight. Dang. Y'all ever drink water and it like tastes so good? Okay. Arena. Okay, maybe I should just. Alright, so we've been through here. We've been all down through there. And here. Oh. Yahoo, I can sell you stuff. You got chroma, yeah? Find an expeditioner. Oh, interesting. An outfit for Gustav. A haircut for I know I just said I wasn't going to spend any more chroma. It might be time to spend some chroma. These look awful, but I mean, come on. I don't know. Should I spend it? What are we thinking? It's only 2,000. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. No one weighed in, so I'm gonna do it. And if this was bad, then it's all your fault. Okay, we talked to all these guys. Y'all know what time it is. Gustav. Bit time. Oh, yeah, brother. Yes, sir. I mean, when in Rome, right? Oh, and you know what I haven't been doing? Shame on me. No, my potato. Holy crap. That's that giant thing is one? You guys coming to see the joust games? It's the newest trend in town. Nothing beats a good fight game to the death in the arena, though. Alright, well, let me in there. I know a thing or two about fighting. Got a lot of injured right now, and everyone's attacked not too long ago. I'd rather die than come back to the village injured. Looks beyond boring sleeping all day up there. I don't know. Sleeping's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure they're not hiding anything from me, especially since I've spent so much chroma. And unfortunately bought some stuff I probably won't be using. Whoops. I don't feel like healing people today. Guess they will all die then. Yeah, it's no big deal. You're the worst doctor. Why are you so big? I ate a lot of nevrons. You eat nevrons? Just kidding. I was born with this terrible sickness that makes my bones grow every day. Every day I feel the excruciating pains in my bones pushing the boundaries of my flesh. Every day I wish I was not born to suffer like this. So one day I decided I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. I studied very hard, harder than everyone else, and became a doctor. Even if there is no competition here because everyone is dumb, I pushed myself through self-discipline. I saved more than 10,000 of my fellow gestrels, all the while suffering inside like no one else in this world. So don't tell me what I am. Don't tell me who you are, because the most horrible thing you've gone through in your life I go through every day. Okay? Okay. See? Oh!
52nd expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking gestural broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
That's actually pretty horrible. I can't even lie. Like, I'm sorry that happened to that guy. Plus, they, like, kind of made it far to, like, get to that point. To this point. The Gestral Village, I mean. And you die because one cracked your skull open, and then the doctor doesn't heal you. He needs to lay there and goosh out. We're training. We stay focused. To match with the best. We do it for Golgra. Heard? Registration for the tournament has started yet. Come back later. Tournament starting soon. Please wait. Make way for the next gestural hero. You're a twig on my path to gestural heroing. Get out of my sight. Okay. Hey, Dominique Giant Feet. Hey, Dominique Giant Feet gang here. We're fans of Bertrand Big Hands Patat. Don't call me Patat. Dominique has bigger feet that brush his hands. What do you mean? Bertrand's hands are so big he could grab the paintress and powerbomb her from the stratosphere. I'm Julian Tinyhead fan. Okay. That's hype. Sorry, just looking for all the items. Test your might, huh? The rules are simple. You get one hit. If you deal 9,999 damage, you win a prize. But remember, once you hit me, the battle's over, so make it count. Alright, hit me. I only get one hit? I mean, like, I don't... Is that even possible? I don't know.
Let me help.
I don't know. I mean...
Feel the burn.
Gustav, don't die!
Is that even possible? I don't... Gustav. Yeah, I bought him the gestural fit. I don't know. I was asking if anyone thought I should spend money on it. No one said anything. I don't know if this is possible. At least... Okay, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, like, there's just no way. I guess we just gotta get out of here. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's genuinely no way that that's possible. I mean, maybe I could just keep buffing people, but... Because that didn't seem to, like, count as, like, a turn in the same way. Yeah, check out that. Gustav is fitted and kitted. We're all at 5 vitality. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Huh. Nothing in here. Hey humans, I suggest you turn back. This place is not for the faint of heart. Oh, what's happening here? You know how Jessel's love a good fight? It's an understatement. Heh, yeah, that's right. See, this is where we come when we want to go full brush mode. You got me? It doesn't have no rule zone, so you've been warned. Okay, well. No, you approach Stinker. They don't seem to be fighting much. Okay, they might have, though. Philippe! I know where you're hiding. Come here so I can put you down, you brush-headed twig. Shut up. Come here, you filthy brush. Bastard. Okay. Hello. Hello. Do you want to trade some cards, my good sir? Yes, in a most discreet, respectful manner, I hope. Indubitably. Okay. Okay, I think we're back to the beginning. Oh, no we're not. I built all this alone. I'm classy, I am elegant, and yet they treat me like a monster. That's impressive, you're quite the hard worker. They will never understand. One day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. I hope we'll be alive to see it happen. I respect the crap out of that.
This will be useful.
He's got a refined palate. They really have, like, I guess they really kind of are expecting you to, respec a lot, based on weapons, maybe? Sure. I know, it's on your eyes. If you're really a gambling type, you should be analyzing this correctly. Say that every time I hit a 50% chance of dealing 1,000 more... Let's say that every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? Every time I hit, I have 50%. I don't know. Dealing more damage in the long run. Is that true? Oh. Okay. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal you. 50%. Whoa. Huh. Because if I put that on my L and I have the Virtuoso stance that deals 200% more damage, and that's 400% more damage. Assuming it goes off, but that's like actually kind of crazy. Should I just put that on for shiggles? Yeah, let me see what she's even got on. 3 AP on killing an enemy, 2 AP on dealing damage on a marked target once per turn, 20% increased counterattack damage. Okay. That's kind of funny. Maybe I'll put this on her. I should put this on him. Mark on free aim shot, 50% increased free aim damage is increased by 50%. Nah, I don't. I mean, that is actually pretty good. To apply mark on a free aim shot. Yeah, I think let's. What was it? I just want this because he needs to build up as much of the AP as possible. Yeah, I'll just do this for now. Josh, turn your mic around and look if the bottom dial is on the heart. No, it isn't. Okay, it is now. Does that sound better? Or does it sound worse? I can't tell. Yeah, okay. Heard. Thank you. Okay, the 50%. Oh, let me just check what she has again. Just one more time. Counterattack. Mark target. Okay, let's keep that. 3 AP on killing enemy. Let's just switch this out for now, maybe. Sure. Let's just put it on roulette, man. Hopefully, I don't know. We're always bet on black. Over there's the. Oh, you don't want to go in there. While I was there, the daft old geezers building a casino, gambling and stuff, and fighting aloud. Games are cool, but fighting, what kind of diggest nonsense is that? Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not gonna puke like right now. Maybe later though. Heard. I appreciate. Dang, dude, this is a huge. Gastro Village is like freaking ginormous. Style, huh? What I'm about to say is what a fashionable ensemble. Hey, thanks. That's a stylish piece for sale. Ah. Dang it. This is our theater. We don't really do theater though. We mainly just fight on stage. Okay. I feel like that's kind of a spoiler though, because I feel like that's kind of telling us that, you know, like some of our people survived. I mean, I guess it could be from past expeditions, but I don't know, man. I don't know. They are shouting. Woo! Okay, they don't just shout all the time. I don't know which restaurant invented theater, but they were a visionary. Isn't it a smaller arena? You're a visionary. Lune knows something about that, dude. Get up there, girl. Let's dance. Oh, shoot. He's the goat. Oh. You know, she couldn't be bothered to use the ladder. She had to use the little light grapple. And I don't know how he got up here. Chroma?
Nice.
That replenishes actually a good bit of the chroma I spent. And this guy is still going. I don't know if this music is the type of thing you like do all that to, but I respect it. This is a sacred place. We saw this door before. Of course you have. These doors are all over the continent. What's with the huge manager inside? What? You've been inside? Oh, so you've never been teleported to the ominous, perfectly maintained manor? Never opened before. At least not for us gestrals. Wow. No way. Maybe we shouldn't have gone in yet. Oh, we're in the kitchen though. What did I just do? Up. No, dude, it's a puzzle of some sort. I'm not sure what's happening, so like that kind of makes the puzzle hard. But like clearly, alright, well I did all of them. This door is here. Did I unlock it? Is there anything else to press? Okay. Really bizarre. Do you think there's anything else to press? Like, what did that even do? Like, unless we're just not supposed to be here yet. Like, what would be the point of any of that? Like, I suppose I could leave and maybe something will have changed. But I just... Surely not, right? Huh. Okay. Heal up, girl. Okay, so that's kind of not good because... I guess I can teleport. I can teleport because of the flag. Do you think there's more to press? Or do you think I unlocked another door in here? Huh. What a strange thing. I guess if nothing else, we the chat, hello. Hello Tetric 15. Welcome in. What are we talking about the chat, hello? What are we talking about? Hey, unless you have advice about the puzzle mayhaps? The potential puzzle? Ryan Tate, what the fuck? So we were all thinking it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's just look, if you're not thinking about the gestural paint brush pubes, like are you even playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33? He's asking the hard-hitting questions, dude. He may not be playing the game and like driving the boat, but dear lord is he driving the conversation. It's the hard-hitting questions. What are you talking about? Load bearing plot detail, dude, you're right. Okay, what? Has this always been able to do this? See, Verlito knows what's up. Okay, what is happening? Sorry, I promise I'll get back to the game. I just like, there's like a puzzle going on here, and I hate puzzles so much in video games. I really, really do, but I'm also afraid of missing things. Appropriate use of the cinema emote. Appropriate use of the cinema emote. That's exactly why we added it, dude. Okay. Well. Is there? Surely there's not more to do. Okay, maybe I'll just leave for now. I can't even TP. What? I thought I could fast travel. Where does this take me? Surely it doesn't take me like back to that Oh, where's Gustav? Yeah, he's right here. Yeah, here's Gustav. He's in the fit. You might have mistaken him for a gestural with the paintbrush pubes. Easy mistake to make. But no, he's right with us. Within a large Gustav-shaped stomach. Not sure. Haven't seen him. Actually, hold on. Gustav, turn around, dude. Why'd you do that? He's dive rolling, is what he's doing. Why do they get a house with a view of the stupid theater? I want to be a real gestural hero and not pretend like those brushheads running around their stage. Gestural hero is an absolute battle genius whose combat prowess is so dominant they can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Nevrons. Okay. Is Gustav your comfort character? Because if so, I have some bad news. Vor of your comfort character. Really showing some velocity then. When the sun rises, the plants bloom. Buy my books. I appreciate their honesty. Welcome to my lovely house. Your house is quite empty. Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? Huh? I'm a philosopher. I hope you buy my book someday. Do you know the game already? If you're asking me, no, I don't know the game already. This is my first playthrough, so again, I apologize that this part of the gameplay is boring. I just really hate missing stuff, so I'm just running around talking to everyone. But he's thinking about the crown. Okay. I think I've spoken to everyone in the village now. Can't fight bald, although Mansell was bald and he's the greatest champion of all time. That gives me an idea. Alright. Pube inspection, pube inspection. These guys look clean shaven. Maybe this is what he meant. It's first time playthrough. Snores violently. Amen, heard. Again, I apologize, brother. I'm just running around. I don't know what to do. So you're the warrior. Oh, there's female ones. We didn't know this. The ultimate sock patat. I see. Well, you've earned my respect. What can I do for you? Are you the chef? I am indeed the chef of our village. Name's Golgra.
So many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Others have passed through here.
Few of your expeditions, every few years. Hard to keep track. You don't have your own boat? How did you get here in the first place? A white man. Oh. And you survived? My respect. He attacked the village once. Some of us survived. Somehow. You have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Esquier. You ask nicely, maybe Esquier can take you across the water. Of course, Esquier lives not far from here, but only greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password. Esquier is very friendly, but Esquier could also accidentally eat you. Doesn't know its own strength sometimes. It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit Esquier.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
Not good enough. You'll have to enter our legendary... Okay. This is the gestural way. You will be fighting our legendary warriors. They are so old, so it should be easy. Now I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. Oh, and you'll also fight the stranger. Yeah, that will be fun. Okay, enough talk. Go fight now. Around here first. I've already looked around, man. Let's get to fighting. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's something about this one that kind of. I don't know. Maybe my paintbrush pubes are bristling. Who can say? Oh, we were just at 13 viewers and we just lost 3 of them after I said that. Ah, sorry. No. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we just lost. We're down to 8. We lost 5. Okay, I'm not gonna. Alright. Oh my gosh, we lost another. We're down to 7. We lost 6. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry, y'all. Just in case anyone is new here and is sticking around, please feel free to drop a follow. Would really help us out. We're trying to bump our follower counts up. Don't worry about the subs. Just looking for followers. Thank y'all. No pressure though. No pressure. You can find him over there. Okay. So far, we've got signups on 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize powerful weapon? This is what Bryce was talking about. And it's meant lifelong friends. Absolutely. Verlito, like, when I get married, dude, you're invited. That's how serious this is. It's the prize of powerful weapons, so how about it? Yeah, absolutely. Fortunately, in the arena, it's one-on-one fights only. No worries, they all sign you up as a team to decide for each fight who gets the honor of getting beat up. Okay. Alright, you're signed up. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions. Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna go fight? I guess let's just keep choosing her just in case, huh? I'm scared. What are you talking about, dude? Oh, I got hit because I wasn't ready.
Spill some ink.
That is so funny. I'm sorry that happened to you, but it makes for a good story, maybe?
On me.
Dang, dude, she's beating him up. Okay. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, imagine he dies and burn. Yeah, let's do it again. Absolutely. You're invited to the wedding, and we're all gonna just tap you in the nuts. Sorry. I was gonna say that won't happen, but I guess we'll have to see, huh? It's the first Caucasian wedding I've attended. Is it the norm? I couldn't tell you. I've only been to a couple myself. Can't remember if I got tapped in the nuts though. I've been tapped in the nuts in my place of work, intentionally by my manager. You won, wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Dominique Giant Feet. Who's gonna go fight? Mael, dude. More like penis pull, Josh. Yeah. Yeah, and nut tap though. It was all the above, because guess what? It happened a couple times. From my manager. Yeah, crazy. Oh, just have you ready.
Okay.
Oh. I'm so bad, dude. These guys, like, you can never tell.
On me.
You guys are all weak to fire, and that is just a shame. Okay. I can't believe I missed that again somehow. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it this time. No, I'm not. Okay. Rain of Fire. I don't know, let's just try this. Oh, I killed him. Yo, I have to start using more Zonites. What even is it? What? I'm sure it will be. The Colossus is gonna fight Mael. She's beating it up in there. Are you joking? Well, I guess she can just tank these. They're really not doing too much to me.
On me.
Ooh, huge. He's like actually shanking me.
Spill some ink.
What? Uh-oh. My controller. Come on, bud. Stay with me. Oh, come with me now. Alright.
On
Hold on. What's going on? Why did it do that? Does not work on mobile. I'm on mobile. No way. What is that? Did you just make something? What's... Oh. What is sing mode? What is sing mode? How did Kathy... How did you both make this emote with the sunglasses? I don't think that's... Do we have that? No. No way. I didn't know that. You'll be fighting against mysterious new warrior. Be prepared. Otherwise, prize will go to them. Who's gonna go fight? It's probably gonna be an expeditioner. I guarantee it's an expeditioner. That is so funny. I guess you guys really are the same person. It keeps getting proven right all the freaking time. It has to be one. Yeah, it's gonna be one of our buddies, right? Did we not see her dead in the beginning? Was she not impaled through the thing where Gustav almost killed himself?
That's
Ciel?
How?
Did we not see her dead?
You're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
Like just very well or at all?
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Alright, her weapon is sweet.
okay.
Okay.
Flames. On me. On me. Okay.
Ah.
On fire.
Okay, let me know if this is better. Is this better? I turned it up. More? But then it's gonna be too loud for me. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn it up to there. Hopefully that works. No, I can't get back to the game. Uh-oh, Bryce. It's broken. I can't get back to the game. Okay.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach. I
Ryan, it's a
ended
big
up in
winner.
odd yellow
Is that
forest.
better? Is the
Not too
volume
far
better?
from here.
If not, I'll fix it after this.
Got a few nevrons, but luckily I met a gestural who guided me here.
Did we not see her dead?
You?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later.
He looks
Let's
so
go back to
epic.
Golga.
She said no time for that.
No time to lose.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw her dead at the beginning. Yeah, okay. We know how this works, so. And I still missed. CL can apply and consume Foretell on enemies, 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate moon charges. Okay. CL starting skills are Focus, Foretell, and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 sword sun charge. Start by using Focus Foretell to apply Foretell. Okay, oh my dude. He's given 1 sun charge and applied 5. Whatever. Gets bonus effects while a sun charge or a moon charge is active. Sun charge gain 1 AP per foretell consumed. Moon charge gain 1 AP per foretell applied. Twilight Slash consumes all foretell on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 moon charge. Focus Foretell applies 5 foretell to the target. Since CL has applied 1 sun charge, casting Twilight Slash will give her back 5 AP. Use Twilight Slash, consume foretell. I think this still have to be one of those Lune things where I just kind of like have to get it as I'm playing, because like, what are we talking about? Okay, watch this. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my gosh. These guys are... Okay, I'm gonna do it this time, I promise. There we go. I told you I could do it. Start of a turn, if CL has both Sun and Moon, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, CL applies double Foretell. Maximum amount of Foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of Sun and Moon charges consumed. Try to make the best use of Twilight. Okay, well, I didn't get to use my... I don't know. I don't... Am I in Twilight? Oh, I am.
I saw your future.
I don't think he even had any foretell applied. I just wasted it. Okay, I actually hit it though. What are like the... Okay, hold on. So we got the super weapon, so let's just go ahead and give that to her. Start in Virtuoso stance? No wonder that's her best weapon. Are you kidding me? Bryce may have been cooking. Sorry. There's crazy sounds happening. Can I give you Pictos yet? This is just so hard, man. There's so many. Like, I know that... Alright. I don't know. I'll just have to look at that in a second. This is just a lot. There's champions. Well done, well done. Okay then, you ready? The password is... Get out of my way.
The password is...
Very gesture.
Alright.
As loud as we can.
Thank you for everything.
Did that too
Gestural
soon?
positivity is so heartwarming.
One more thing. We've opened the back door for you. It'll be easier to come back and visit
Thanks,
us.
Chef.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's... I'm gonna use her because we just got that new thing. I know we should probably use the other girl, but... Okay. Oh, she just killed me? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Can I try again? They were not getting... Okay, I really gotta get good at this.
Okay.
Oh, the goat. Oh, there's no way I can win. Oh, yeah, I can't win. I did no damage. You can't win this, surely. Well, I didn't even get to look at the timeline. Is it just all her? I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try just one more. There's no way we win, but Just one more.
Let's dance.
Oh yeah, she attacks. Yeah, she attacks like 5 times before I even get a chance. Yeah, no, this is just. I guess we're not meant to do this. If someone does that, they're actually goated. Okay, who were the people that said they would sell to me if I came back with stuff? Oh, thank you. Did I get this? I already own that. Okay. Let's put 30. Yeah, I fought him to unlock that. Okay, I'm just trying to remember who said they would sell me different stuff. If I... Okay. Yeah, who said that? What's up here? They thought they could hide something from me. And they almost did too, they were almost successful. Excuse me.
Well,
That's
that will
it?
help.
That's all I got from that? Can I jump to that? No? Okay. That was really it? I did all that to get 610 chroma when like that one chroma I found on the ground was like almost 1600. Something's not right here. Alright, this is very frustrating though because I can't remember who told me that. I think this guy was one of them, right? Who said? This is very annoying. I can't remember who said they would sell to me. Oh, the guys with the clothes. The guys with the clothes. Okay. Where was that? Alright, this is hype. Okay. Okay, sorry. We need to find this. Here's the doctor. The arena. That's where we just were. Just have their good question. It surely just must be when they get to the island, because that'd be way too cool for base French people to just have, huh? Yeah, this is the guy that we need to do 1 million damage on. Can't do that. Literally impossible. Oh meh. It's the gambling guy. Does anyone remember where the clothes guy is? Shoot, because I don't want to spend like too much time just like rolling around here not doing anything. But like I really need to find this. If we get more outfits, we have to get it. Okay. The theater is that way. Yeah, this is just, we've already walked past this, I believe. Dang, he's hiding something up. I think if I just keep talking to him, eventually he'll get up. How can I get in here? That is very annoying. Okay. That's okay. I don't remember either. That's very frustrating. Not that you don't remember, that I don't remember. Okay. Anyway. Who was it? I probably already passed him too. Okay, this was the house. And I didn't solve the puzzle. Okay, here we go, here we go. Yes. There we go, now she'll match. She'll match Gustav, heard. Okay, there was one other person, I'm pretty sure, that said that they would sell to me when I found another expeditioner. Who was that? It's I mean, I'm assuming it must be back like in the marketplace. Right? I'm assuming that must be what it is. I just want to check with all these fucking guys. Okay, and it wasn't him because we already talked to him. That's the history book guy. Okay. No, I'll just stay here and look at your stuff. Okay, cool. Maybe it was him? So we already went to that guy. Okay, I don't know. I guess nothing? I guess we just gotta keep going. Ooh, Bryce, you're in trouble. Ooh, Bryce is in trouble. Okay, wait, hold on. There was... Wait. Wasn't there that guy with the big backpack? I think it was him. Where is he? I feel like I've kind of gone around everywhere, though, that, like, he could be at. Brush kick? That sounds like he's about to kick him in the bristle pubes. Here we go. I did. Oh, it's another one. Dang it. Shoot. Well, okay, I'm glad I wasted all of our time. Okay. Oh, they said they opened the back door for us. Oh my gosh, dude, we're going all the way back through this. Good thing we're flying. They do kind of sound like the Peas from VeggieTales. What y'all know about the Peas from VeggieTales? Except for Ryan, he's clearly versed. Here's the doctor. I don't know where. Let's try we've back here. I assume it's back here, like somewhere, right? No? Where'd she say the back door was? Oh, you know where it is? It's back out in that area. And now so I'm sorry guys, we're going all the way back to where I just was at the front. It's back out kind of in the open world area right outside that I thought was the entrance to the Gestural Village. It's actually the back door. My bad. Sorry. Let me just Lune palm blast about it. Yeah, you would have loved VeggieTales, huh? All right, so one heathen in chat and one child of God. Clearly. Maybe that's why I got not tapped at the wedding, Berlio. No, not back at camp. I have to use the bathroom. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Let me put it on break real quick. I gotta run to the restroom, and we'll be right back. Except for... Girl, you need a shot of B12. I know you do. Let's put on the Lumiere song. It's the only song that we have.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
No stream diaper.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a gestural champion until your gamage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah.
I swear we saw her dead, but
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a gestural loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
okay, here's what I'll say. The music in this game is good. It is also way too loud in terms for the dialogue. Like, I feel like the dialogue is way too quiet compared. Alright. That is 219. We'll do 203. Let's see what we got. I'll do 206. We have to. This is our best one. Let's just keep her going. Dang, 251. Okay, so what are we using for her right now? The fire one will do 85, but this will do 223. She's only got the one. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade this as well. Yeah, I'll do this one. And we gotta give him some more damage, man. He's just not doing anything. Okay, and that's it. I still just don't really remember how this works, so there you go. And then we'll get. I don't really know what I'm doing when I'm doing that, but hopefully I'm doing the right thing. Who's to say? Alright, where's Mael at? She's like hiding. Oh, Clair, Obscur. Where is Mael at? I don't understand. Should she not be here? Is she hiding back here? What even is back here for... Oh, there she is.
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
You missed the chance to meet Esky. I'm okay. We stick together.
Did he really think that was gonna work? Okay, let me see if I can fix the music. Yeah, let's put the music down to like a 75. Again, music is hype. I just feel like sometimes when they're talking, it's really quiet. Okay. Nothing back here that we need to know about. So now it's good time to go right in our book. I don't think there's any resting. I think we're all chillaxing.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
I'm glad they both have this fit on.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Look at these sorry fits, dude. At least they're in it together, huh? Like, Mael got, like, I guess Mael's is, like, goofy in terms of, like, what we're dealing with, but, like, come on. She's got the shades, she's got food if she's hungry, and she finally has some shoes on, so... And then look at us, dude. At least she doesn't have the hat, I guess, huh? We're not taking this off, though, until we get something better. Something comparable. Gustav finds spots where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about the Gestrels, knowing how happy his apprentices were. His apprentices will be to learn that they exist. Kathy was talking about how difficult it is to read out loud the other day. Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you, man. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
I'm a college graduate, by the way. I have a bachelor's. I'm out of my water. Where'd I put my...
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esquier.
The Gestrels and Esquier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
Huh? What the hell? What the hell?